Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. Today we're going to be doing Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern, number 668, and this is another bicentennial locomotive from the 1970s when a bunch of locomotives were painted to celebrate the USA's 200th birthday. And this is an SD38 locomotive, and this is what it looks like here. So let's get right into the build now. So as usual, we're going to start off with the rear coupler. So take out a dark oak stair and attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block forward on the bottom middle, we're going to put 3 mangrove stairs coming across the center facing this direction. Then we'll put an upside down mangrove stair facing outward on either side of it. Then above that, we're going to put a smooth quartz block in the center and 2 upside down smooth quartz stair facing backwards on either side. Then come in front of this and do a 3 block tall T shape of smooth quartz blocks in the center. Then we'll put a torch on either side of this second layer. And on the outer edges, we're going to put 3 quartz slabs like this, 3 on this side. In front of that, we're going to do a 5x3 of smooth quartz block coming out to each side of the tracks here. Then we're going to come behind here and on bottom above each rail, open a birch fence gate, and then a dark oak fence gate above each of those. Then on this top middle, we're going to put 3 quartz slabs on the center, then a mangrove fence gate in the middle here. Then come up here and crouch and put a sideways end rod here, and then a sideways end rod over here. Now we'll do the rear truck, so come in front of this, and we're going to put a dark oak fence gate on each rail on bottom. Then in front of that, a netherite wheel on each rail. Then a polished deep slate top slab in the center. Then 3 wide of polished deep slate walls. 2 slabs in the middle. Then 3 wide of walls in the middle. Then 2 top slabs in the center. 3 wide of walls. Then we'll take out netherite for the other wheels here. And we're going to put 1 here and here. And then same thing on this side. Then on these spaces between here, we're going to put a sideways hanging dark oak sign on all 4 of these gaps above the rails. Then we're going to go through and put a hopper on the side of all 6 of the netherite wheels here. And then we're going to crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. Then we'll repeat on this side, crouch, and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper over here. Then we'll come up top with polished deep slate block, start on the back and come right down the middle to the front of this. On the side here, a full row of dark oak fence gates up here, and then a full row of dark oak fence gates on this side as well. Then come in front of that on the bottom middle and go 3 wide with polished deep slate blocks and start extending that forward for our fuel tank. And we're going to make that 14 blocks long, 1-4, so a 3x14. Then once you have that on the side of it here, we're going to put 14 upside down polished deep slate stairs facing outward. And then repeat on the other side, a full row of upside down stairs on this side as well. Then above this on the second layer, we'll go back to polished deep slate block, start back here, and we'll go 3 wide in the middle again up here and bring that all the way forward to the front of the fuel tank, so another 3x14 up here. Then in front of this is the front truck. So we're going to put 3 wide of polished deep slate walls on the bottom middle. Then 2 polished deep slate top slabs in the middle. And 3 wide of walls again. Then we'll do 2 top slabs in the middle. And 3 wide of walls again. Then 1 slab in the middle. And a netherite wheel here, here, and here. Then repeat on this side, so here, here, and here. Then on the spaces between the wheels here, we're going to put a sideways hanging dark oak sign on all 4 of these gaps. Then we're going to put a hopper on the side of all 6 of these netherite wheels. Then we're going to crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. Then repeat over here, put a wither skeleton skull on all 3 hoppers over here as well. Then we'll come up here and put a fence gate on the front of these two wheels, and then on this top middle, a line of polished deep slate block down the center till you're aligned with these front fence gates. Then a full row of dark oak fence gates up here. Come to this side, and a full row of fence gates on this side as well here. Now in front of this, we're going to do a 5x3 of smooth quartz block coming out to each side, then a 3 block tall T-shape in the center. We'll put a torch on either side of this second layer down here, and on the outer edge, 3 quartz slabs like this, and 3 on this side. Then on the bottom middle in front of this, 3 mangrove stairs facing forward, and an upside down mangrove stair facing outward on either side. Above this, we'll do a smooth quartz block in the middle, and 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs on either side facing forward. Then on this top middle, 3 smooth quartz slabs. Then take a dark oak stair for the front coupler, turn around and stack it up to this middle second block. Under this, we're going to put a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then we're going to open a birch fence gate above each rail. Then open a dark oak fence gate above each of those. On the top middle, a mangrove fence gate. Come up here and crouch and put a sideways end rod here, and then a sideways end rod over here. Now come up on this front corner of the fuel tank, and we're actually going to change this fence gate to a polished deep slate, and then put a bell on the side of it. Then on the front of the fuel tank here, put a skeleton skull on either side, then 2 mangrove buttons on each side. Then a mangrove sign down here, and a mangrove sign down here. Behind the buttons, 2 dark oak fence gates sideways on each side. Then behind that, we're going to do a full row of sideways anvils to the back of this for the air tank. And same thing on this side, a full row of anvils. Then come stand on top of the back here and crouch. And we're going to put a single brewing stand here and here. Next, we're going to crouch and put a single polished deep slate slab on top of all 6 of these hoppers. Then move 1 hitbox down on the space between and put 2 slabs on all 4 of these gaps here. Then we're going to come out here and put a skeleton skull above all 3 of the wheels for our brake cylinders. And then same thing on this side, a skeleton skull above all 3 wheels. Then we'll come back up here and crouch again, and we're going to take out end rods. And we're going to put 1 here and 1 here. Come over here, turn around, 1 here and here. Then up here on this front one, just 1 here and here. Then we'll come and repeat for this truck, so come on the front and crouch. Put a single polished deep slate slab on top of all 6 hoppers. Then move 1 hitbox down on the space between and put 2 slabs on all 4 of these spaces here. Then same as before, we're going to come out and put a skeleton skull above all 3 of the wheels. And then same thing on this side. Then we'll come up here and crouch. Take out end rods again, and we'll put 1 here, 1 here, then 1 going the other way here and here, and back here just 1 there and there. Then we're going to come up on this 3rd layer and start at one end with polished deep slate block, and we're going to go 3 wide in the middle and start bringing that all the way across the top of this 3rd layer here with our polished deep slate blocks. And we'll keep it coming and bring it right down to the other end of the locomotive. Then we're going to come on this top outer edge in the corner on the upper hitbox, and we're going to do a full row of smooth quartz slabs up here, coming all the way across the top to the other end, right down to the end here. Then we'll go over to this side, same thing, start on this top corner on the upper hitbox and do a full row of smooth quartz slabs up here and bring it to the back. And now the underframe's done, and we're going to come back up front to work on the nose. So come on top of the front on the 4th block back in the middle and do a column of 3 smooth quartz. Then behind it, 1 block back right here, we're going to do a 3x3 of smooth quartz. Then on this side, we're going to do 3 right here, then 1 here, 1 here. Then a brewing stand, 1 behind the brewing stand, 1 here, 2 smooth quartz on top, and 4 white wool down the middle. On top of this back one, open a trapdoor and take out the wool. Then crouch and put a white banner on the front of this trapdoor. Then down in this corner, we're going to go to quartz block, start under this brewing stand, and we're going to do a line of 6 quartz blocks. Then same thing on this side, start right here and do 6 quartz blocks, and behind it a column of 2 smooth quartz. Then 4 smooth quartz across right here. Then 1 on top of the front here, 2 red concrete, a birch door, and then a backwards door here. Then 2 black stained glass panes here, and a smooth quartz block here. On top, we're going to put 4 outward facing smooth quartz stairs like this. Then we'll come to this side, and we're going to start right here and do a line of 5 smooth quartz blocks. Then 1 on the back, 2 red concrete, a door, and then a forward facing door here. Then 2 black stained glass panes, a smooth quartz here, and 4 smooth quartz stairs on top. Then across here, 3 smooth quartz blocks, then 1 in the middle with a white stained glass pane on either side. Fill the rest of this cab roof with a 3x3 of smooth quartz blocks here. Then we're going to come down here and put 2 diorite walls on the bottom corner here. Then we're going to come 1 block in from this outer edge on either side behind the cab here, and we're going to put smooth quartz, then a blue concrete, then a white concrete, then a red concrete, and 3 smooth quartz across the top. Then behind this, still 1 block in from each outer edge, do 3 smooth quartz, then 3 blue concrete on each side, then 3 white concrete, then 3 red. On top of each side, put 3 deep slate tile walls on either side, smooth quartz in the middle, and on top cover it in a 3x3 of smooth quartz slabs. Then behind this on bottom, 2 smooth quartz on each side again, 2 blue concrete, then 2 white, then 2 red, and 2 rows of 3 smooth quartz up here, and then 2 rows of 3 iron trapdoors on top. Then we're going to come down and start working from the back, and we're going to come back here in the middle, and we're going to be on the 5th block from the end in the center. Do a pattern of 3 smooth quartz like this, then a layer of blue concrete, a layer of white concrete, a layer of red concrete, and a T-shape of smooth quartz on top. Then we're going to come on both these corners down here, a white stained glass pane on each side, then blue stained glass pane, then white, then red, and then white. Then under here, we're going to change this block to a white wall and change this one to a white wall. Then we're going to swing around right in front of this, 1 block in from this outer edge here, and we're going to do a 1 full row of smooth quartz blocks all the way across to the front. And then same thing on this side. Then above that, we'll do 1 full row of blue concrete. Same thing here. Then above that, 1 full row of white concrete across each side. Then above that, 1 full row of red concrete across each side. And then we're going to come over on this other side on bottom, start behind these walls, and do a line of smooth quartz slabs up here, and we're going to stop above this first back wheel. Then we're going to come right in front of these walls again, and we're going to do 3 blue stained glass panes here, above it 3 white stained glass panes, above it 3 red, just like that. Now on top, on this back middle, do a line of 7 bedrock down the center. And on the side of it, we're going to put 3 iron bars, a smooth quartz block, 3 iron bars. Repeat over here, so 3 iron bars, smooth quartz, 3 iron bars. Then fill the rest of the top up here, 3 wide, all with smooth quartz blocks until it's filled in. Then we're going to come on the side of the top, 1 block in front of these iron bars, and put an upside down smooth quartz stair facing backward on either side. And then a smooth quartz stair upside down facing outward on either side. Then we're going to do 5 upside down deep slate tile stairs, 5 over here, and then 1 smooth quartz stair upside down facing forward on each side. Then take out quartz slabs in the middle of this and do 2 connected plus shapes like this for the dynamic brake bands. Knock out the middles, put in bedrock, and then dead horn coral fan on each one. Then come here, do a plus shape of quartz slabs here, and another one here, and put a dead horn coral fan on the center of those two. Then here, open a mangrove fence gate in the middle, change the one in front of it to white wool and put a flower pot. Then change this one to white wool and put a flower pot for the other exhaust. Then we're going to come on top of the cab. On the center here, we're going to put 4 white candles here, and then a lantern on this front middle block. Cover the rest of this cab roof 3 wide with white carpet. Then we'll come back here, and we're going to get down and around out to the sides, all around these dynamic brake bands with white carpet, anywhere we haven't built something. And then same thing on this side. And then get between on each side here and here, here and here, across here, in between here, and a T-shape on the back. Then we're going to come down here and do a row of white carpet across here. Then 2 rows of 5 white carpet across here. A T-shape on the very back here. Then we'll bring white carpet up this side. And up here, we're going to stop 1 block before this, and we're going to put 2 ladders right here. Then we can come up here, 2 white carpet here, around this corner, a row across here, a T-shape on the front, around this corner, and 1 here. Then we're also going to cover the top of this nose with white carpet, like that. Then there's a lot of little stars all over this one, and we're going to use buttons and signs. Under this red concrete, put 2 mangrove buttons. Come on this side of the cab, and same thing, 2 mangrove buttons here. Then on this layer, we're going to put a warped button, and we're going to go every other block across here, and then put a mangrove button between them all. And we'll repeat on this side. So we're going to do a warp button every other block, and mangrove buttons between them all. Then we're going to come down on this fuel tank, 1 block back from this sign. We're going to do a warp sign. Then skip 1 a mangrove sign, skip 1 a warp sign, skip 1 a mangrove sign. And we will repeat it on this side, so come on the fuel tank down here. Skip 1 back from this sign, do a warp sign, then skip 1 and a mangrove sign, skip 1 a warp sign, skip 1 a mangrove sign, skip 1 a warp sign. And I miscalculated over here, we need 1 more warp sign, 1 block back, right here. Then we're going to take out a mangrove button, and we're going to come up here on the top and put 1 here on the side, and then 1 here on the side. Now we're going to come down on this white concrete stripe right here with mangrove buttons start here, and we're just going to put a single mangrove button every other block coming all the way back, so there's a gap of space between each one. Then go back through on all the spaces between and put a single warp button on all of these spaces. Like that. Then we're going to come around on the back on the white concrete in the middle, put a single mangrove sign here. Then come on this side, start in this corner, and we'll put a single warp button every other block coming forward, so there's a space between each one again. And then come back through and put a mangrove button on all of these spaces between them here. Now we'll do our railing, so come back here with mangrove fences. Right here, do a column of 4. Here we're going to come up by 3, then over 1, up 2. Repeat on this side, so up 4 here, here up 3, over 1, and up 2. Then we're going to put 2 warp fences here, 2 here, and a chain across the gap. Then we need to repeat that process at the front end, so come up here with your mangrove fences. Right here, we're going to come up 4. Here we're going to come up 3, over 1, up 2. Repeat on this side, so up 4 right here. Here we'll come up 3, over 1, up 2. Then 2 warp fences here, 2 here, and a chain across the gap. Then we'll put 2 warp fences right here, then up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1. Then come over to this side, put 2 warp fences right here, then up 1 and back 2. Then we're going to come on the back of this side with our warp fence, and we'll connect up right here and start bringing it forward all the way up this side. Then when we get right here, we're going to come straight up 2, forward 1. Then we have to do the other side, so take your orb fences back here. Right here, we're going to come across till you get right here. And then we're going to come up 1 here, and then all the way forward. And we'll stop right here in front of these walls. Now come on top of the front in the middle and do a glow item frame with a frog light. Then on the side of it, a dark oak sign with the number 668. Same thing on this side. Hit them both with white dye and a glowing sec each. Then we'll come and detail the back, so we're going to come back here. And we'll come on the middle of this red concrete back here, put a glow item frame and a frog light. Then same thing on the side, a dark oak sign with 668. Same thing on the other side. And hit them both with white dye and a glowing sec each. Then put 2 birch fence gates under the left-hand side, and then 1 on top of the sign. Now we need to make some banners, so come into a loom with a black banner and white dye, put a border on it, make the bottom half white. Then do a white banner with red dye, put a horizontal on top, a red circle in the middle, go to blue dye and a horizontal on bottom. Then a new white banner, a blue horizontal on bottom, and a red horizontal on top. Then we'll place these. This black and white one's for the cab window, so put 1 on the back here, come around to the front and put 1 right here. Then we're going to take this red one with the circle, and we're going to put 1 on the side right here. Then we're going to crouch and put another one over this birch door to hide it on the side view, and then a white banner under it to fully hide that door, so it looks like that. Then we'll repeat on this side. So we put this one here, and then 1 over this birch door, and a white one under it to hide that door on the side view. Then we'll take the one with just the stripes, put 1 here on this corner, 1 here. Then 1 over on this side, and 3 right here. Then go back to the one with the circle and put that on the center of the nose right here. Next, we'll do the interior, so come on inside the cab here. We'll put some frog lights in the bottom for hidden lighting. Then at the same level of the door, fill this whole floor in with smooth stone slabs. On the back middle, we're going to put 2 blast furnaces in here. Then a stair here and here for seats. Turn around, put a netherite in the middle with 2 levers for the control stand. And now the interior is all completed here, and we can come back outside. So there we have it, folks. We finally completed EJE 668, our Bicentennial SD38 locomotive. I hope everyone enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.